Well, it wouldn't be Florida without this. A heavy tropical rainstorm coming down just prior to kickoff here in Tampa at Raymond James Stadium. Today, after a crazy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here between the Houston Texans and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The first game's out of the way. Time to buckle down for the long season ahead, and we're off in week 2. Pulls it in at the 13. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Allen looking to throw it right at the outset. He gets this one to Johnson. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line. To throw again on second down. Allen got a man. It's Patterson complete. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And now third down and 6 to go. Here's Allen. This one complete to Christian Kirk. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Again, they'll throw with Allen. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up second down.
He'll definitely say that that's one he should have held on to. But when you're playing in elements like this, sometimes those bullet passes, those ones with a little bit of pace on them, they can be difficult to hold on to.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Opening carry of the game for Cordero Patterson. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. Here's Allen to throw it. And able to find Kirk complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Allen going to throw. Finds the open target, Arnold. Touchdown, Texans. Dan Arnold. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Texans are on the board first here on the road in Tampa. The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fields this way up at the 17. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. They'll start on the ground. Hall. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24. Here's 2nd and 9. Just a yard on that last run. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. On 2nd and 9. Herbert. And that one going to come up short. Low throw. Charles, already trailing by a touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. This one complete to Curtis Samuel. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. The Bucs at 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1. And they were able to get that road victory in the opener. And now they look to get to 2-0 in front of the home crowd.
And look, any road win in the NFL, that's huge. But when you do it Week 1, that gets you pointed in the right direction and sends notice to the rest of the league that you mean business.
That's going to be caught by Samuel. And they're going to get this up to midfield. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And he's going to be brought down inside the 45 at the 43. A good run, got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3. Hall again on 2nd down. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 10 yards there and a Buccaneer first down. Last week, of course, the great performance, over 200 yards. He still wants to be fed.
And they should. That's exactly what you should do. I've not yet met a running back that's run for over 200 yards that says the very next week, hey, let's back things up.
Yeah, I don't need it as much.
No, they want it more and more. They're going to be ready to go because they think that's going to happen naturally now.
They'll go again with Hall. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Herbert operating from the red zone. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hall. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. Breece Hall, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bucs respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own.
And that's another route that defenders would vote to take out of the game.
A wheel route?
Oh, without a doubt. You're just trying to move everybody in one direction. And whether it's a running back or another receiver, as they zip out on the sideline, you've got a problem on your hands.
Yeah, well, the defenders hate it there. It happened, and it resulted in a touchdown. Lutz with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. These two teams all tied after 1. And how about this decision? Tie game first half, but here's an onside kick. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
First and 10, it's Patterson. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Oftentimes when you see a running back get bunched up in the backfield, it's usually because the defensive tackle is eating up blockers for others to make the play. Not in this case.
On second down, a run with Patterson. A solid stiff arm. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. Give them 17 on the pickup there, and the Texans also get a new set of downs. A CD a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but, man, his first step is so quick, too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
Again, Patterson. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
On running plays, linemen, of course, have their assignments. That's expected. But it's not often you're expecting to see a cornerback blitzing in run support and tackling the runner for a loss.
Now they contend with a second and 12 after the loss. Allen. This is caught. It's Kirk. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. He's exceeded his receiving yards from a week ago, and we're still in the first half. It's a first down. Running between the tackles. And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. And the Buccaneers go ahead and take another timeout. That's their second, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Now Allen. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Darius Slayton from 4 yards out. And the Texans have moved out in front. Extra point by Moore, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. From the 6. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7. 2nd and 8 coming from the 19. Out of the gun at Herbert. This pass out wide to Hall. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. They'll run with Hall. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. On 1st down, right back to Hall. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. And nowhere really to go there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. And check down complete to Hall. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Able to find his man, Woods. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 35. Back to throw here, Herbert. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Now it's Herbert. Steps away to his left. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Justin Herbert in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bucs have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. And they'll have Herbert try and throw for it. That's caught at the 1. And he is into the end zone. So they get 2 more on the board here just before halftime. So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. And he'll get credit for putting him inside the 20 as the fair catch is made right at about the 19-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just 1 play. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. So a very tight first half. We had to break in a 1-point game. As we toss it an hour or so east of here to Orlando, it's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And how about this line out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators. They sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach. We can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
Adrian Amos up to make the tackle. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Hall again on second down. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Backed up here. Tough spot. Needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Justin Herbert looking to pass. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing fourth down.
They snap it to Herbert. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bucs try it on fourth down, but come up empty. And this Texans defense stands tall. Good starting field position for the Houston Texans here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. To the air, Allen. And looking for Coke, but this pass is intercepted. Jalen Thompson picks it, and the Bucs are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
Okay, partner, no surprise to you. I'm going to look at this from the defensive perspective. In the rain, you have to be more cautious trying to cover passing routes. Why? The offense knows where they're going with the football. The receiver knows the route he's going to run. You have to make sure you keep your footing underneath you.
And he will find his man, Samuel. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So, of course, they declined that there. They knew they had the free play. They got great yardage out of it.
It's kind of like when we were at dinner last night. You saw me reach for the check, so you ordered dessert on top of it, right? You say you had the free play.
Yeah.
Right? Already have what you needed. Go ahead and get a little more on top. I like it.
And some space here. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Hall. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. Now they bring a receiver in motion right. They'll run with Hall. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Breece Hall with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And they're able to add on to their advantage. Runs good on the extra point. And the lead is up to 8. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. Pulls it in at the 13. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut.
And that's caught inside the 35. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. Allen now on 1st down. He finds his man complete. It's Arnold. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down. Well, that's always a good place to throw it just because he's one of the biggest targets not only on this team but in the National Football League.
And you and I both know the quarterbacks love these large-bodied tight ends, and why not? Nowadays, they're really wide receivers who are just taller and have a little bit more weight. These guys catch the football, make big plays downfield. In the old days, we wanted them to block. Now coaches want them to catch the football first.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Allen to throw once more. And he'll complete this one to Patterson. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Christian Kirk from 17 yards out. And the Texans are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the third. Well, on that connection, it looked like they maybe had some pre-play communication. Maybe one of them noticed an area that was open in the defense to get the pass to.
When you put the time in, sometimes you have that great silent communication that you just noticed right there, because the best quarterback-receiver combos in the NFL, they know how to make those adjustments at the line of scrimmage when they see something pre-play, and they got it done there.
And he'll get into the end zone, and those 2 points are going to tie the game. Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. Taken at the goal line. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Ball again. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. And even 100 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. A give, running right is Hall. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense. And know what they say? Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
Now left side on the swing pass. It's a gain of 16, 1st down Tampa Bay.
And partner, in a tie game in the fourth quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. Give to Hall running right. And he's going to push his way down to about the 12. And now a timeout taken here defensively with 2:07 remaining. So they'll also have the stop coming up at the 2-minute warning. They'll try the air now with Herbert, who dumps this one off here to Hall. The Texans going to signal for their third and final timeout. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this fourth quarter. Out of the gun, they run it with Hall. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. Second and goal from the 1. One more time with Hall. They're held again, and do we have a goal line stand brewing? It's third and goal.
Partner, you've got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, third and goal. They'll look to run with Hall. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Breece Hall with touchdown number 3 in the game and 6 on the year. And the Buccaneers answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the fourth. And he is into the end zone. The conversion attempt is good, and that'll give him an 8-point lead here in the fourth. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. From just inside the 20, a short kick. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. So remember, Charles, last time they were out here, they scored, but they just saw the opposition score, and they're trailing right now, so they're trying to keep pace here. They need a touchdown drive.
Well, if you're a fan of offense, you're loving this, but if you're a fan of defense, this is tough to watch, and it's also tough to keep that up when you just watch your opponent march down the field on a scoring drive the last of the double-digit snaps. You need a score here, not just to follow the momentum from your last drive, but put the onus back on your opponent. And that's what they're doing right now, swapping that onus back and forth.
He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. Try to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Allen. On a bad time late for a poor throw. It's intercepted. Picked off by Quan Williams. And the Buccaneers are going to take possession of the football. It's such a costly interception. Nearly a pick six, but now